Hey everybody, we just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about what we're expecting during Lent. My name is David, I'm the pastor of Restoration. This is Matt and Aaron, and we are really excited about Lent. And so we want to tell you what it is and where we're going. For a lot of years, the church has been always taken a few weeks before Easter, about 40 days, to remember and get ready for Jesus' death and resurrection. You hear a lot of discussion about giving stuff up. For example, this lovely chocolate you might want to not be doing.
Or this caffeine. This caffeine right here.
And I've already given it all up, evidently.
Or these bananas.
No bananas.
So, it's not really as much about giving up as more trying to give yourself some space to think about what does it mean that God came for us and came to deliver us. So I wanted to give us a chance to think about what's happening at Restoration and what are we excited about that's going to happen. What are some highlights that you're thinking about, Aaron?
I'm excited about the Ash Wednesday services. It's actually one of my favorite points in the year. And so everybody gets to get ash and go around with a smudge of ashes on their forehead for the rest of the day. And also just a chance to really be quiet. It starts in darkness and there's communion and good music, and it's just a really good, very different service that starts the whole season.
We're going to do 3 of those services on Ash Wednesday. We're starting off at 6:30 a.m., then noon, then 7:30 p.m. It's a long day, but we expect you just to come to one.
I remember last year I went to school after I had the ashes on my forehead because that's where I'm working. And everybody looked at me kind of funny, but they all had their beads the day before, so it worked out just fine.
It's actually awesome. You could take your Mardi Gras beads off as you come into the church for Ash Wednesday and then get all ashed up.
Or you could put them on the priest as you get the ashes.
Make sure you bring your Mardi Gras beads.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing about a 5 or 6 week series thinking about the people who were at the cross when Jesus was crucified. So there's some very vivid characters that occur at the end of Matthew. And we want to spend some time with each of these men. There's 4 men and a woman that we're going to look at. And I'm really excited about what was going on in them. One of the things that we believe and we're aware of is that Jesus was fully in control of that whole time. And he was choosing the events that were happening to him. But these folks had a good part. We see ourselves in them sometimes. Sometimes we say, I hope I never do that. And I see myself doing that sometimes. And it's a chance for us to let them lead us into a place where we recognize the places that we need to be delivered and rescued from. So that'll be a good series. Looking forward to it. Do you have any special music that we're doing?
Special music? We're definitely not doing any hallelujahs. I don't know. I'm thinking of this whole time as a chance for us to look at our frailty and see his strength in our weakness. And so it's a neat time as we think of Jesus fasting for 40 days. As he gets hungrier and hungrier, and that hunger just grows and grows. I hope that some of that idea can come through in some of the music we sing.
In the midst of it, we're going to have a cool thing. We're going to ordain Erin to the presbyterate, and she will become a priest and celebrating at the Lord's table. We've been waiting for this for a long time. That's an exciting moment in the midst of Lent. We'll probably say an hallelujah at that service. Take a little
throw me
fly
off.
And then we'll also be adding a 3rd service in April at 5 p.m. So it's an exciting season. We're really looking forward to it. We'll probably do something else when we get close to Holy Week, but that week we want to very intentionally remember all the different steps that Jesus took towards the cross. And there's a service almost every day of that week. We'll be living at the church. All right, anything else you want to encourage people to do? Say?
I think small groups are a really good place to be intentional about walking into Lent. So whether you talk about whether you want to give something up or take something on or not do any of those, but it's really important and I think a lot more beneficial to be doing that in community instead of just on your own. So if you're in a small group, it's a great place to talk about what Lent means for you and get a little support as you go through chocolate withdrawal.
That's great. Have a holy Lent. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.